That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky. So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
Oh,
He's
super.
still on duty.
Ich muss erstmal kurz die Einstellungen ändern. Ich muss mal auf niedriger, denn sonst wird es wieder Lag
He must have
geben.
recovered quickly.
Oh,
Let's
jetzt.
go say hi!
So, jetzt rede ich mit
Welcome
Shepard.
back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Da ist die letzte Kiste!
First time anyone's
Oh mein
called us
Gott.
that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
Du hast nun deine Pflicht getan.
Thanks for understanding. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Letzte Kiste. Ja, damit. Endlich. Ja, und das war die letzte. Und wo bin ich eigentlich? Ich komme von oben, oder? Ich versuche mal hier mit einem anderen Weg. Ja, es gibt auch noch das. Lederkoffer. Was? Godur? Ich muss den Koffer öffnen. Du Koffer! Ha! Jetzt war eine Uhr. Das ist ein Verkaufsautomat. Nun gut. Als ob das ein Verkaufsautomat ist. Alter Schwede. Diese Mission.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
Ja, vielleicht hier. In einen Bank zu sitzen. Mit. Ja.
Formation!
Whoa, this must be it.
Citizens of Belabar, I I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me. Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Jarilo-VI, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future.
Bitte, Seele.
I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Bella, my oath. Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog! Bronya, we're back! March, Donghung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control.
Na, hast du dich komplett erholt?
Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe. It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
Der Teil, in dem es darum ging, die satte Zivilisation bewahren, war echt.
I prefer to be honest with the people, but I also want to preserve their hope. Donghung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Ja, Stellarons sind schreckliche Dinge.
I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Ja, wir werden einen Weg finden, das Fragmentum zu beseitigen.
In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Jarilo-VI will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey. Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Ja, das war die erste. Auf einer Skala von 1 bis 5 würdest du diese Reise bewerten.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Na, was wohl das nächste Abenteuer
Equally
bereithält.
unforgettable, I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
Ja, ja. Panorama-Rent. Das ist ja wie im weiteren Set, oder? So bekommt man als noch einen weiteren Sub. I see. Nun gut. Was ist das jetzt? Nee, immer noch nicht. Oh mein Gott. Bitte. Es muss aufhören. Ich will das Kapitel abschließen. Und es kommt noch mehr Musik, was ich noch nicht habe.
Rania said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious.
Bitte.
Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Vielleicht können wir jetzt mal eine klare Komposition versuchen. Ja. Zack.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Die Werkstatt.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Oh, come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Gemeinsame Fotos machen.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Was genauso passen würde. Hm?
Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
Huh? Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
Ja.
I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Mr. Ball.
Falls mir das eine Kopierer gibt.
Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Ja, vielleicht in den 100 Tagen oder sowas.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Okay, aber nur diese eine Nacht. Wirklich. Und dann... Vorwärts zu der nächsten Station. So, ja. Ja, mein altes Zimmer wieder. Nun gut. Dann geht es in die nächste Nacht. Puh! Spaß. Es geht schlafen.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right.
Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right?
The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your... You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Dawn Hung.
Was? Zug? Schnell, raus. Die Reise. Oh nein!
Morning. How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
Ich bin jetzt voller Energie.
Happy Cat-itis still has no...
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Ja.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
pack your souvenirs and
Was soll ich
stuff.
sagen?
Back home.
Ein Buch. Mitnehmen. So, hier. Gut. Schnell, Zug. Ich bin schon wieder kurz verschlafen, ey. Ich bin schon wieder müde. Schnell, Zug. Ich bin nicht verspätet, sondern nicht in den einzigen... Schnell. Was mache ich eigentlich? Hier, abkürzen. Ich möchte abkürzen.
Here we are at last.
Ja.
It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Jarilo-VI verlassen und zum Express zurückkehren.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Zila. I won't leave you.
Look, Rania!
Der Zug fährt weg.
There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Oh, diese Lex. Smith.
Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here. Even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them. Welcome home, you three.
Ja.
Himiko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Wie würdest du meine Leistung beurteilen?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some
Mhm.
rest on the Express. Jarilo-VI was not an easy ride.
Ja.
Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
Ja,
Which means
die
we need
erste
to
Anomalie
decide
habe ich
where
schon
our
mal
next
weggehauen.
destination is soon.
Äh,
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
ne.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Okay.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Yep.
The Express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Ja, ich würde gerne über den Kampf mit Kukolia sprechen.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see
ein schöner
things from
Fazit.
a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
Über den Pfad der Bewachung.
Path the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Kukolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klipoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Aha. Heute will die Unterstützung während deines Kampfes danken.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Jarilo-VI. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
Die Quelle von Kukolia Macht.
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Kukolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
So.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
Ja, wir haben eine Zeit. Kann Jarilo-VI wieder so werden, wie es vor Stellung war?
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Jarilo-VI prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
Was ist mit dem Stellarun geschehen?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welten to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Vielen Dank für deine Geduld. Himiko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
So, jetzt rede ich jetzt mit der World.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
Das Fragmentum und der ewige Fort werden sie verschwinden?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Jarilo-VI is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Ich habe deine Sicht auf die Effekte des Stellungsmodus an Bunio weitergeleitet.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Jarilo-VI sees that too.
Diese Mission wäre mit deiner Hilfe viel einfacher zu meistern gewesen.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
So schön, mit dir zu plaudern, Herr Young.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Ja. Oh mein Gott, die nächste Etappe geht weiter. So, Tipps. Bla bla bla. So, jetzt Achievements abholen. Noch was? Nö. So, Pam Pam, wir sind startbereit.
Pom Pom, we're back. Shh. Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus. Good to see you too. Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Wie läuft's mit dem
Thanks to
Express?
you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oh, ich habe vergessen, dir Souvenirs mitzubringen.
Don't worry about it. Jarilo-VI
Damn it.
probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Wo ist unsere nächste Haltestelle?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Mhm.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Okay. Ich muss für mich etwas Saft. Warte. Saft besorgen.
Oh, Pom Pom almost forgot. There we go. Careful not to spill it. Thank you, conductor.
Ich musste es so sagen. Ich konnte nicht. Saft. Fangen wir los. Schaffen auch.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Ja, der Warpsprung. Oh mein Gott, Kapitel abgeschlossen. Eine Einladung ohne Angebot. Neue Mission. Hui. Das wird... Ja, da starten wir jetzt in Kürze. Wir ruhen jetzt aus.
Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Jarilo-VI. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Oha.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Muss das denn sein? Siebter Platz. In der nächsten Season werde ich das antun.
Morning. You're very punctual.
Dir auch einen guten Morgen.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Jarilo-VI is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Wie geht es auf den nächsten Planeten?
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement.
Noch immer noch nicht, oder?
But I'm keeping you in suspense for now. The meeting will start soon.
Aber Leute, in den Untertiteln steht es eigentlich, aber ich sage jetzt eigentlich nichts. So, Navigationstreffen.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail. The three of us actually pulled it off, huh? It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one. No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter. Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
Was?
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure? Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often. In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth. You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion. Have you guys
Akku.
the Law-Fu?
Was?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple.
That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Wir sollen das dann Raum versiegeln, um Shinju zu helfen.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Was eine komische...
March, get Don Hung.
Wer ist Kafka? Aber wer zur Hölle soll es sein? Aber ich habe doch zum ersten Mal begegnet.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
So. Ich möchte jetzt... Ich möchte hier diesen... Aufnahme für den nächsten.
March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1. Four against one. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Wo soll nicht dagegen stimmen?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Ach, du hast aber schnell Prinzipien entwickelt.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hong, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case,
Gut.
Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure...
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Und jetzt geht's ab los. Okay, Leute. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Aufnahme.